Hello, my loves, and welcome to Quiet Time with Jax. Shh. I feel like I want to pull this in. I feel like I want to come closer. Okay, I'm in the squeaky chair, sorry. So today, I'm gonna sit here and have some quiet time. The lights are kind of down. You might hear the AC come on. Got a little soundscapes going in the background. But ticket time, ticket time, ticket time, ticket time. Say that fast. I don't even know if I could. All right, so this book is done for. I had to transfer a bunch of stuff into this because this book is done for. She's had a long haul. So, time for a new book. All right, so today, girls and boys, brothers and sisters, friends and... I only have one lover. Just one. So I can't say friend and lovers. That didn't work. Wah, wah, wah. Sometimes witty does not get pulled off. So I'm going to sit today and we're going to do some tickets. And then we're also going to package up some lavender sashes because you guys, I really do it all myself. I have the little tag that tells you what it is. And then here, the next tags on the back though are gonna say 100%. How do you do that in shorthand, man? 100% food grade organic. Cause it is. You can take, when you guys get these from me, this can be turned into tea. You can put it into your bath. I just take them and drop them in my bath sometimes. I don't know if, because it's been in with other things, but right out of the bag when I make them, sometimes you can steep tea, make lavender butter. Yeah, I get organic, food grade lavender from here. It's near Kingston. So, local lavender. So I have my little things, and then I have my little bucket that I work from, and my handy dandy bamboo spoon. So we'll do those too. So that's what we're gonna do today, just quiet time. And we're gonna talk about a one skein thing. It's a one skein thing. It's a. I did something the other day where I was catching up on some videos, and let me grab it. Juan got me enjoying the ditty bag. So this is a mini ditty sack. I did use his twins in a stitch. So twins in a stitch all through here. And then I made a little square bottom, solid little square bottom. Did a little linked double right there. Linked double up here. With that's a one skein thing, baby. I did that last night. I had to take a break because I'm looking at her. She's all over the bed right now. And I got permission. Depending on how long this goes, I'm going to sit and I'm doing just the last little bit of the border on the squares that I've been kind of hinting at. But Ghost Stitcher has been granted permission to buzz the tower. I'm gonna show you guys some of the squares. I am putting together a couple of blankets for Russ. His subscribers had sent in a bunch of squares, 10-inch squares, and I'm putting the blankets together for him because he's just had so much going on. He hasn't been able to put his hands in his craft. You know, life takes precedence over the crafting. So he needed these blankets done. It was for, I believe it's a charity for the orphanage or for the children. It's for the children foundation that him and Kevin are with. Hi, boys. And so, yeah, I got permission to buzz the tower. So you guys are going to see, maybe I'll sit and crochet a little bit. Because I know I said that I would, instead of me just sitting by myself, me, Belle, Freddie, the crew, they've been acting right now. See, they got embarrassed. And they were like, you know what? We got jaxed up for a second. We just lost our mind. So now they're behaving and we're creating beautiful things. So this is a twins in a stitch. Juan, twins in a stitch. Ditty mini sack. Oh, do you want to see what's in it? Oh, is that what you said? You would like to see what's in it? Well, it's a one skein thing. But you know what? This one skein thing is going to turn into a one times double dip. Because, okay, so this is the infamous scrubby. Well, scrubby is what it's for. You're supposed to make washcloths and wipe it down cloths. And I have some, see, we're not doing colors today, but here you go. It's like a kind of a purpley cobalt. What is this color? Denim. And I'm okay with this, but I found something. Thank you. Thank you, sirs and madams. This is Red Heart Softy Smoothie, and it is. That's what this is. Yo, this is garment cotton. This is not your average peaches and concrete, as my Juanito says. I thought that was so clever. So the lighting is just, we're not going for lighting today. We're just sitting together. You guys crochet and just listen. I'm going to try to be very calm, okay? You might have to crank up the volume. I don't know if you can hear over the fans. Yeah. I might check because I'm going to pause it, I'm sure. So we'll check. And then I have this, it's called loofah, but it is called the Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie. And I'm going to tell you, this is, I would say, as soft as Mainstays cotton. I would say it is as soft, if not a little bit, to me, feels a little bit more sturdy as the I Love This Cotton. Yep, I would. This stuff is glorious. I actually came upon a bunch of ones there because they were these ones the sale? Maybe they weren't. They came in mystery bags. There was some mystery bag at Joann's or somebody had, and it had a bunch of Red Heart in it like a couple years ago, and everybody was getting a scrubby and they were mad. I was like, I will take it. You put these together, it doesn't make this as bad. And this right here is so soft. I like to do one side with this and one side with this. Maybe we'll do a thing. I don't know. Maybe we will. I don't know. Because I'm very busy stitch right now. I am doing honorable things. Charitable things. Honorable things, charitable things. Yeah. I've got my mermaid cup today. This is from my Crafty Performers, my Amber, Hurley hand dyed. She made me my cup. Look at the beautiful ocean spray. And then, and this must be a clip art somewhere because I have some greeting cards from, what's her name? Oh my gosh, she's all over the YouTube streets now. I can even see her beautiful brown face. Oh, what is her name? Oh, I can't believe I forgot. And we got some greeting cards. I found her through Rose Likes Crochet. I cannot believe I just spaced that. I always say, people, how do you space that so much? Right there. Right there. Thank you. Give myself grace. Okay, so then we are going to put this over here. That was my one skein thing for the week. So I have been busy. I'm tending to sick children, trying to stay away. The man-child is also sick. And I'm like, nope. I'm not going to do it. So I've been trying to stay in here. And I've been working on the blanket. And then I found my Lala from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farm Animals. Sent me a bunch of this. This is, you know what this is? I know what this is. And I know exactly where it came from. Because there's like 15 of them. They're the little sample balls. This came from Don't Be an Idiot, shopyarnnut.com. I miss Gia. Because I miss saying that. Mads. There was a yarn company and she had ice. And because she would buy it by the pallet and then sell it, distribute in the US for us, and you could get it quick. That was Gia over at Yarn Nut. Now when she goes on vacation, like she vacations during the off season, but when she comes back, like right now, you get mystery bags. That's it. I think she's trying to get rid of all of her inventory. It just says like Picasso mystery bag. And you don't know what color you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna get all the same color or you're gonna get all mixed colors, but it's all gonna be Picasso. But when she comes back, we will not be idiots, and we will go, or idiots, how Matt says. But this is that ice magic blitz. Is it the magic? Yeah, it's the sparkly one, and it's the rainbow. So I have orange around the outside, and I need just like one more stabilizing row. So I went and got this, and I thought, oh, Lala, I'm gonna use it. Look, she don't watch me no more. I stopped doing Bought Hatapalooza, so she doesn't watch me no more. And if you are watching me, I'm sorry, then you do watch me, and I love you, Lala. Busy, I'm sorry. Okay, so while I'm sitting here now, let's talk. Wow. So some of you, many of you, because oh my gosh, it has been glorious. Our beautiful friend and sister Diana, which AKA that is Daigo, was just in need of some help. You know, that woman will give the shoes off her feet. She will give up the chanclas. She will forfeit the chanclas if someone else needed to whack somebody. And she needed some help, and it was hard for her to ask. It was so hard because she like me. She's like, I will suffer in silence for a minute, and then I will, no. But I am humbling. I'm learning. I got scolded. So now, Daigo, I'm so proud of her because she needed help and she asked for it. Well, I did that. I did that. We're doing that. So we got some really beautiful prices. At this point, her money is raised. But check this out. I said we are going to pay for the whole year. We are already almost there. And so I want to, there's just things that are on the treat list that people just want. So whatever money we raise, you know, if anything, if Daigo wants to take the money that, you know, she just needs for her needs, and that was to pay for her internet, so she didn't lose her internet. And she wants me to donate the rest of it, I will. She wants me to put it towards shipping, I will. It'll be up to her. But y'all, there is some cherries on the community tab. Go look on the community tab. So there's a silent auction. See, I start messing with the lavender and I can feel the tickle. Because they are flower blossoms. Excuse me. That was, I felt like I was going to start coughing. Okay. But what we can do is, yeah, there is 2 shawl-alongs. The silent auction, I was going to say. So the silent auction, there is 2 of the bought shawl-alongs from our Denise E. Denise is the ish. She is the ish. One is made out of Trubu, and one is made out of sock wool. Gosh, they're gorgeous. Then there is a German shells or virus blanket, and that is and I looked at those colors and I know who made that, and I was like, ooh, that's hooker versus hooker. It's the hooker versus hooker colors for this month. So beautiful baby blanket. It's the white, green, and yellow. And then we have our beautiful sister, and if you don't know who she is, I know you've seen her around, Mary King. She has donated the shawl that I am making for her for being my very first member. You guys have been watching me. That's the mood board shawl. She has donated that. So right now that is item number 4 on the silent auction. If you are interested in putting a bid in on any of those 4 items, you need to email me at creationsbyjax@gmail.com. And let me know which one you want. Please say the number and what it is. Number 1 is the True Boo shawl along. Number 2 is the German Shells baby blanket. Number 3 is the wool shawl along. And number 4 is the Mary's Hug. Right now, I believe, what is the rundown? I did it right before I came on here. I checked to see if there was any more bids. And right now we have shawl number 1 is the True Boo, and it is holding at $130 is the high bid. The German Gels blanket, I believe we have a $25 bid. Number 3 is the wool shawl. That one I believe is at $180. It could maybe $125, $180. You'll have to go look. It's in the thing. And then number 4, the Mary's Hug, is at $60. So you guys, silent auction. I will post when a bid is outbid, and if you have been outbid, then you put in another bid. But we don't say who's bidding, and it's private who is bidding. All you see is what the high bid is. And I post that on the community tab, and you can see the time of when I update it. All right, now the raffle. The raffle is you buy tickets for $5 for one ticket, or 5 tickets for $20. You spend $20, you get an extra ticket. And so far, I have, move that. Let me see, when do we have for the raffle? We have a Damn It doll that it was donated by the Crafty Floridian. We have a Somebody. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got a Somebody from Miss C. Florida's coming through. And then from our beautiful Christine has donated my blankie, the beautiful things. She made it's beautiful. It's all blues and stuff. I was like, ooh, I might have to get some tickets for that. There's a couple things that I'm gonna have my son buy some tickets. Is that okay? Can I do that? Have someone else buy tickets on my behalf? There's a couple things I really, really want. Okay, then today, skirting in from my Obi-Wan, we have two packs. We're calling them twin sushi cakes. So you have 2 of his huge sushi cakes, and I got 2 of them. So that'll mean there's 2 bags. Then he has also donated 2 of his Genesis patterns and 2 of his Eleanor patterns. Those are both his shawls. And what I have done is dug in the stash with some beautiful yarn that I have received from a friend and created kits. So they will be shawl kits, and there's 4 of them. 2 Genesis, 2 Eleanors. Thank you, brother. Let's see. All right, what else do we got? I think that's it for those. Let me think. Okay, now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 sashes. That's 10 packages going out. And again, you guys, I'm sorry for it taking, too longer, than I'm sure people would prefer. But mailing is about once a month for me unless I can pull it off. But the YT check goes in on the 21st. Soon as that, I'm preparing. I'm getting ready. We got a couple days. So I'm getting everything ready. I am weighing things and putting them in the packages and wrapping them, putting a little lavender sashes. So we're getting ready. So on the 21st, when it goes in, all I got to do is buy the labels and schedule the pickup, and they'll go out the next day. So right around the 22nd, 23rd, give me grace of 24 hours, all the packages from the prizes will go out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need 5 more. Put this over there. So I hope everybody's been enjoying their day. It was beautiful here today, but it got warm. It got quite warm. Yeah. And I hear everybody's you guys took my rain and gave me your heat. But I hear all the tornadoes and stuff. You guys I will not complain. I will sit right here. I will sit right here and be humbled by it. By his grace. Oh, yeah. But What else are we working on? So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully here. What do we got? We're in 19 minutes. I need to make 5 more of these. See, but I haven't been doing this for 19 minutes. But do you see how it all takes time? Because I hand tie every single one. Give it a little kiss for you. What else are we doing? I got happy mail. We're gonna be happy for an hour. I can tell you guys. Stop it. Okay. I know that the thing. You will never hear me say, "Don't send me treats." I'm sorry. I am that kid. I love presents. And when they're presents that like from people that like they see what. Yeah, but I don't even care if it's something that someone thinks, oh, I thought maybe you might like this, because you thought of me. Oh my, send it. Yeah, come on. I got a P.O. box just for you. Because I knew there was people that wanted to send me things. So I was like, I'll accommodate treats. Yes, I will. But I don't know. I just feel like there was a time that it was very hard to receive. And you know what? Something clicked. And I think it was being here with all of you and giving a gift to someone. And just wishing that they could have received it the way that I had intended it. You know, and that's why now I send gifts and I ask them not to show them on their channels. Unless they absolutely want to, please share it. But I would like to I'm giving people gifts for them to read off camera. They really are gifts. They're not meant for publicity or accolades or, you know, but it is fun. Don't get me wrong again. Happy Mail is amazing. I love opening Happy Mail. But yeah, no, I love treats. I love to give treats, obviously. I think if I didn't do the things that I do with treats and stuff, that I wouldn't be okay looking at myself in the face being so like, yeah, send me treats. Please. Love them. I'm in need of notebooks. little notebooks for planning. For real, shameless. Like and subscribe. I don't know. I mean, for real, if you want, people want to know. You want to know? You want to know? Let's talk about it. I'll tell you. Treats are fun. Especially treats that are thoughtful, you know? That's why when I was making, I did, because people asked. And so I said, you know what? I am trying to grow a little small business here. And it is, I have a business license. So, you know, if y'all want to help me, like my beautiful sister, oh my gosh, I still can't believe. I'll do the Happy Mail though, but she sent me packing supplies. I was running out of the bags too, the big ones. I like to do the big ones where you fold them over so you're not trying to not cut stuff. You cut. You can even put your hand almost through it and then cut. And then reuse the bag. You cut along where the thing is. One day I'll show you guys. And then it allows you to reuse the bag and you're not ever in danger of cutting what's inside. I'll teach you. There's a little something on the back of there. So garbage. Yeah, I love my, I didn't even look. There was maybe there was some testing done on the backs of the paper. But I am going to save. These are good little bags from my Crafts Customs. I haven't talked to my girl in forever. She hooked me up with the supplies. So I haven't, oops, I forgot to put lavender in that one. I haven't needed supplies in quite some time. But, you know, my niece has got me thinking that a little Cricut machine that's just small enough to make my little labels, you know, you make my little labels. Like I said, I want it maybe just a smidge bigger so on the back it says that it's 100% food grade or, you know, A grade, organic lavender. And I want that on the back. And I need some more business cards. And I was like, you know, instead of keep paying someone to do that for myself, I can't wait. I think that's what that'll be like next year goals for the channel. With the channel money. Right now, we're still just trying to launch off. I mean, guys, the checks, they are just allowing me to cover shipping and stuff. And I haven't bought yarn in a month of Sundays. Ooh, talking about buying yarn. I almost tapped into the Christmas fund I'm saving for some special yarn for myself for Christmas. And that Arcane Fibers, man, he is killing me. I was like, he put up this one, and I was like, that'll be $125. But could you imagine the gradient? He put up this one, it's Whispers in the Woods. Hey, take Whisper in the Woods, take the S off, because I'm just a tree, not a forest. Whisper in the Wood. I will scratch it off if I get it. Yeah. It was beautiful. And the very first pairing he did, it went from dark to like this light with little flecks of little pops of color through. I almost wept. Tears just wept them. Just drenched. That's next lifetime goals, you know? That is goals. That is the kind of stuff I want to be making my shawls out of. I did have this thing, my mom and I were talking, my mommy, about getting away from all the acrylics and just having like superwash merino and alpaca and cotton and making more high-end stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I'm still when I'm doing my charity blankets, you can't do a charity blanket out of Malabrigo. That's just not sensible. I'd flick you right in the nose. That would almost be like, oh no, sis. Well, I guess if you got the money, somebody'd be lucky AF. Lucky as a frog. See, I didn't count them again. What else do we got going? Oh my gosh, yes, I'm doing Juan's crochet along the spring things. I'm so happy. It is so much better second time around. Give grace. Again, people get so hypercritical. He broke his heart again. Sorry, brother. I had no problem with the pattern. I am cooking right along and mine is laying flat. So, I mean, you can't emphasize enough, watch your corners. Every designer that does rectangles or squares says watch your corners. Watch going in and out of the corners. Because people always either miss that hidden stitch or add in that last stitch. And then get angry at the designer. I was like, it's not just, and then don't get mad at yourself. You just, it's that Stitch 101 anatomy. Looking at the anatomies of the stitches. Let's see, this last batch of little organza bags, they're almost gone. Were these from the place, the tea place in the ooh that won't be named. I did try a couple of supplies there and they weren't bad, but a lot of my little bags, like the ties aren't tied. And so I have to like try and tie them. Ooh, that one worked really easy. That was a sewing tip that my grandma taught me. Lick your finger, wrap it, and then you roll it, and then pull it in it, and it ties itself. My grandma taught me that. I guess we could do some Q&A while I'm sitting here. How did you learn to crochet, girl? Well, when I was a little tiny girl, my father's mom, my grandma Mary, was a big crocheter. And my grandma Roxy, my great grandma, her name was Roxy. They're all from Wheeling, West Virginia. That's why you hear me say washer and cotton. Yep. I adopted those twangs from that side of the family. But my Grammy, she used to make these little dolls, and they were like stuffed nylons. They were almost like the Cabbage Patch Kids, but this was way before Cabbage Patch Kids came out because I was little. I was maybe in like the 3rd or 4th grade. And she was making those little dolls, and she would rosy their little cheeks up and embroider their little faces and make their little clothes. And I found a picture of my cousin Shannon and I. My cousin Shannon, she's still in California, down in SoCal, Simi Valley area. She a nurse now. I was all, girl, get that. There's a picture of her and I standing in front of the fireplace, and we each have our dolls. So cute. I had this little Peggy Fleming Bob. Honey child, yes I did. That had to have been 6th grade. That had to have been 6th grade, because 6th grade's when I cut off my hair. It was all one length and to the back of my knees. Yeah, I love to get my hair braided. But yeah, she tried to teach me. Did not prevail. Anyway, so then when I was preggers with my first child, with our first Lexi, that's Alexandra, I decided to try to crochet. I wanted to crochet a blanket, and I did. I crocheted 2 blankets. And then, it'd be almost 10 years later. Yeah, I got busy being a single mom for the first 4 years of Lexi's life, and then I met my husband. That's Mr. Terry Wood, and that's Hollywood. He was a truck driver when I met him. He in fact drove a transport truck for Hendrick Motorsports. If y'all know who Hendrick Motorsports are, boogity boogity boogity. Yep, Jeff Gordon. He drove a transport truck for Jeff Gordon and sold merch. Funnest thing, when I first met him, sidetrack story time. Quiet time, story time with Jax. We're in the library. Shh. When I first met my husband, his friend Mikey, my husband came off the road because driving with NASCAR, he was only home maybe 2 months out of the year. Well, his mama was getting up in age. That was 20, almost 24 years ago. She's going to be 103 this year. So just sidetrack there. Little side note. Okay, so anyway, he came off the road, left NASCAR, driving for Jeff Gordon to come be with his mama. Then he met me just weeks later. Somebody intervened on that one. But anyway, he was driving Jeff Gordon. And he came and I met him. What do I see? I sidetracked. I all the side stories. Jacqueline. Side stories. Stay tuned. Next episode, I will revisit, because I'll watch and see where I left off. I'll write it down and I'll finish those stories. Reason to come back. Stay tuned. I did sidetrack it. Talking about my husband, 22 years. Oh, he came off the road to be with mama. She gonna be 103. She's a little spitfire. She's Norwegian Swede. We call her Swidgen. From Minnesota, 2 Harbors. I was talking about my dad. Oh, and the crocheting. There we go. See, I've circled back around. Have faith. Have faith. Yeah, Grandma taught me. So yeah, then met my husband. We were together for almost 4 years. And we just resolved ourselves. He asked me to marry him in November. I was planning a wedding. I wanted a winter wedding. I wanted bonfires. If it rained, I would be so happy. Wanted a cold weather wedding with not necessarily furs, but I want, oh yeah. And promptly in February, found out rain was on the way. So my November wedding turned into a May wedding. And while I was pregnant with Rain, I really started crocheting. So that would have been, Rain was born in November of 2000. I took a big old whiff of that. 2005. I always wondered why people forgot dates like that when I was a young kid. I thought, how do you forget your kid's birthday? It's not that I forgot. I was just trying to remember which one I was trying to remember. What was their names again? I don't know their names individually. I just ran out of my little things. I have to go get some more lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that's 14. Okay, so I think I have what I need. But I have one extra. But you know where that's gonna go? I just put it in the project bag I'm working on right there. That's what these are wonderful for. If y'all don't know, you get these and you're like, what do I do with it, Jax? What do I do with it? Thanks, it makes everything smell pretty. But you can throw this in your laundry basket. You can throw it in your top drawer with your drawers. You can throw it in the bottom of a project bag. You can throw it in your bath at least twice. But be careful, it'll get moldy if it gets wet, this much of it, I would throw it away afterwards. Or empty it and then reuse the little bag. You could put more herbs in there and do the same thing. But they usually go in the bottom of my project bags, because as I'm working on my project, I go to pull the project out and it smells good. Packaging too. Presentation. Okay, so that one's done. Now let's do some. I will get it. Flung it. I gotta go get my kid has my iPad and I need that for the tickets, because we need to go to the PayPal and see. So right now, if you don't know, doing a little treat for Daigo. Oh, I already said this, didn't I? Am I repeating myself? See, because I've repeated myself about 6 times today. I'm trying to like put out some, you know, what is it? Call it on cars. Is this thing on? Yeah. So for my Daigo, we're gonna do some tickets. So I am gonna refill my water. I am gonna take an allergy pill. I'm gonna reset our little spot here. We're at 37 minutes, so that'll give us an hour, because so we're gonna have like a happy hour. Yep. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back now. Hello. I got a bucket. It's got a little lid. That's a bucket. Whoop. That's tea. There was a teacup in there. There's some loose tea in there. It's a pretty bucket. It's my pretty bucket. I got this from Republic Tea. It was the most beautiful teacup. Overwrap the teacup. Yeah, and then it was full of tea. So we're going to put our little things in here. I've got my thingy up. I've got my things. I got my thing. Where's the tape it? Where's the tape it? There it is. Hold, please. No. Anyway, that's right. That other one was about, so we want about 20 minutes here. I'm trying to keep them right around, you know, an hour. But if we sit and chill for a while, I mean, there's people that do lives for hours. So if you want to go away, cut me off, flick me off, but don't flip me off. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, because there's 2, I'm just gonna write names on each of them. The numbers of the raffle tickets mean nothing. So I'm just gonna tear off some for now, make it a little more accessible. And then, let's see, our very first one we have, let me go all the way back. That's me. Yep. Okay, here we go. Our very first one. Yeah, I'm really like looking at that blanket going, I don't want to do this. I want to stitch. But no, I want to do this. This is fun. I'm so excited. Daigo had no idea. Well, for what she asked, you know, I was like, I can do that. That's like the cost of a shawl. But then it kind of blew up. So it's like, at what point do we stop at one point? And I was like, no. I mean, if she feels comfortable and y'all feel comfortable putting forward the money to just try to get the stuff that's in the raffle, I will, like I said, give her what she asked for, and then a little something because I offered for that other, for the phone bill. And if there's anything above and beyond, we'll either donate it or roll it over, or I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to Tycho about it. Because, yeah, we're over. All right, so my very first one. And I'm also writing them down in the book. Milan. Yeah, I'm not going to fold them up. Because when they fold up, they get hung up on each other. And that was uno. Dos. So we had 2 for Milan. Okay. Now we have Cynthia. Cynthia S has uno. And she says, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to write something on this ticket. So if it's drawn, it's a surprise. Oh, I've real. That's enchanting. Okay. That's so exciting. And then what did you... Oh, there's a little note for me. Okay. Okay. I've got that one, Cindy. Then we have Donna McDonald. Oh, 25. Okay. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Donna. That's Donna Mick. But yeah, this is, I love to use my Stitchcraft to do good. Come out, wherever you are. Have you been a good stitch or a bad stitch? I'm a good stitch. Clicking my heels though. These things are broken. I can't go nowhere. One more for Donna. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. And 6. CX. Okay. Rita. All right, Miss Rita has. Oh, I guess I'll use these. Okay, we have Rita. I'll put Rita E. Has 2. So it looks like you may have gotten more, but it took out fees. I have $10.55. So I will, there are 2 for Rita. And then we have Gwen. Thank you, Miss Gwen. Pinkins. Okay, we got Pinkins. I love that. Let's go check out. I love the Pinkins. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Pinkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then we have Brenda, my Brenny Boo. That is Brenda. Oops. Sorry. This pen is starting to, you know when it gets the things around the, there it goes. I just needed to clean the little, you know, the gel pens do that. And yes, my tickets are purple. Yes, they are. We've got so many things. I feel like I should be like talking to you about like things that are happening, but I'm concentrating. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Everybody's sick. So that's why I'm trying to like I said, I'm quarantining. I'm up here. Everybody's, make them stay in their room. No, you need something, I will get it for you and I'll leave it outside. Body dip myself. Okay, so that is for my Bren. Is that 25 Bren? Boo, that is BYC Crochet, aka Brenda the Newbie Crochet, the giver of beautiful things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for my, I'm just gonna put BYC. Pretty young thing, I want to love you, BYC. There I go again. All right. Oh, you know what? So what have I been doing? What have I been whipping on? I have not been whipping hardly any faux. Oh, but I did do the mini ditty sack. The twins in a sit. My Juan, it's all Juan. I mean, I love his little twins in a stitch. There they all go in there, but and then, yeah, that's all. And then the ditty, the ditty bag. But mine's the mini ditty sack. His is the mini ditty bag. It's big. No, this is the bucket hat that I made, and that's my fault. Made it too big. And I'm going to I have a little piece of this. This is my beautiful yarn from, this is that hat. And I put a cake inside. It's a cake thing. Maybe I won't show you them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we have, let's see. Oh, my spectacles are not respectable. And you guys got me. See, this is what I would be doing normally. I am like, I did have to put on a brassiere though, because I have to be presentable, because some people are not comfortable with the female body not put together. So I couldn't just sit here how I would normally be sitting. I had to put on that while we sit here. And I have pants on. Normally I'd have some little shorty shorts on. Some comfy shorts, you know, like for sleeping shorts. Hair it's actually still wet. Here we are. Come as I am. Okay, so we have Cristina Lovella. Love. Okay, so we have Christina. Ew. And she got 5. She got 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm having so much fun. Christina L. Let's see. Yeah, doing the spring things. I also just, killing it on side piece. It's almost ready. And then I thought about it, and I hope the person does not take offense that we were calling it side piece. I did not mean to imply ugly things by side piece. That's just like how my husband calls me baby mama. That's my baby mama. And he didn't even know there was a song called That's Just My Baby Daddy. He had no idea that it was derogatory, but that I am the baby mama. There is no other for him. All right, there's Christina L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cherry Reynolds. Oh, Cherry got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cherry had that. So we had so much fun with Cherry. She was a good sport too. That was Hooker versus Hooker. Cherry R. Cherry R. I did not do Hooker versus Hooker this month. Got a lot of things going right now. I had to step away. You know what? Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Cherry. I am having to step away from like other people's things because it's like I want to focus on my things, the things that like, you know, my design work and the things that I'm working on instead of just doing everybody else's stuff. Yeah, that is what I am. No, I mean, I kill it when I'm doing other people's stuff. Well, I'm trying to get out of that comfort zone and kind of focus on a little bit of my stuff. I mean, that little scrubby was despicable. That was just every day in May. I just threw it up. That wasn't trying to make a tutorial. I got a little rough spot on my nail right there. I wasn't trying to make like a full-blown professional tutorial like how the big hitters. That was just like, look, this is how I do it. So that's what I did. Okay. I'm trying to read the messages. Oh, Milan, you did it again. But this time you got 5 more. 1, 2, 5, 10. All right. Yeah, I could do it this way. Crinkle, rip it, crinkle and rip it alert. Boy, that was easy for me to say. Crinkle and rip it alert. Okay. Milan. Yes. All right. I'm also using my Crafty Performers, aka Hurley and Hand Dyed, aka Amber made me the pan that matches my cup. So silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Milan. So Milan, I'm gonna add, so you actually have 7. Okay. That's marvelous. Okay. Oh, there's my Lada. Let me change my last name. Yeah, you know what? It wouldn't let me use Jax. The only reason why I can use Creations by Jax is because I have a business license. It wants you to use like your given name that's like on your driver's license. And if it doesn't, they won't authorize your thing. Okay, so that is my Lada. Laura L. And she has 5. Oops, I need one more. Laura L. But yeah, this is so fun. I mean, I thought about doing this for no, never mind. I don't want to talk about that one yet. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. All right. So my Laura. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna put you on the list. 4 and 5. Now we have Yvonne. Gotta stop saying people's last names. I'm just so used to. I don't know what's a kind of a funny thing. I always like to say like Mary King, Deb Dow. I think my old assistant and I, in which she was also a very good friend. We used to do that. Like she would talk to Barbara Ferguson Marks. You know, like she would say my mom's full name, and I'd be, say hers too. But when we would just talk to people, we'd say full names. It's so funny. Okay, so Yvonne got 2. Uno and dos. All right, now we have Brandy. Brandy, what's a fun girl? Are you a good one? What a good one you would be. Oh, that's Brandy. Okay, that's for Lorene. Thank you, Brandy. Lorene, you can tell her I sang her a song. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I see some more repeat offenders up here. Decide you wanted more. You saw them prizes, huh? I want a damn. I don't need another damn it doll. But I do want those sushi cakes. I want the sushi cakes. I should just ask him for some. Can I have some sushi cakes? Can I have some sushi cakes on? Just make my own. So stupid. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is for my Lorene. 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 Please don't take my hook just 'cause you can. That was so sharp. I hurt my own ears on that one. That was not Quiet Time with Jax. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my Lorene. I gotta keep track of all this stuff, yo. It's not a single penny. I mean, of course they took it, because I can see they've taken out fees. And with the super chats that I got, I think there was about $40 in super chats. They're gonna take out the fees. So yeah, we did really well, guys. We did really well. We got her what she needed. Now this is my Cindy. Nope, that was it. No, let me go. That was me getting Cindy her treats. Now let me just confirm. Gwen, you're in here. Yep, Gwen, you're in here twice. Okay, there's Gwen again. There's my Gwen. But this time she did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a lot of Gwens around the YouTube streets. I better put the S. Okay, Gwen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we have Kathy W. Kathy Dub. Dub. Kathy Dub. Okay, 1, and Kathy did. I'll give it to you. They took fees out, Kath. It was $19.10, but I will give you the 5, honey. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Wait, she wrote me a note. Let me open it, because it doesn't let me see what she said. Let me see. To help, I go, oh, you're in Canada. I'm a big surprise. I would win. I can give it. Kathy, no, Kathy. If you win anything from me, I don't exclude anyone on my channel because I am worldwide. I don't, if I can't do it worldwide, I don't do it. And if any of the people that have donated can't do a worldwide shipping on their own, I will pay the difference. No, you're getting your tickets. Absolutely. I don't know if there's, no, because you know, it's just, I can't exclude. I can't exclude. If I'm going to do for one, I have to do for all. And if I have someone in Australia and she wins, wink, and I know you've won so many times, you're getting your treat. I will make it happen. I will make it so, number one. Okay, so Kathy. I'm just gonna put Kathy W. You know what? I'm gonna put Canada on here, just because when I draw them, so I can tell if you've won someone else's that I haven't handled. Most of these prizes are from me. Like, I'm gonna handle all of the logistics of it. But I just wanna, I'm singling you out, Kathy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I let the 6th one throw that away. All right. Hello, Lola. It's my Lola baby. Thank you, honey, honey, honey. Lola, you're such a freaking light in my life. I loved it. Every morning when I wake up, I always know you're going to have something beautiful to say in my comments. You are one of a handful that I know every morning when I get up to have coffee and I go to look and approve and heart my comments. And lately I've been trying to actually interact more and comment and definitely answer questions. I always answer questions. I know that there's going to be something beautiful from you. All right, and she's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was going to tell you with my one skein thing, when I'm going to put the scrubby with the scrubby smoothie. I'm going to put it together, but you'll have to stay tuned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my Lola. Okay, Miss Ellen. Ellen L has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no donation is too small. Even $5, you know, is very helpful. Sometimes $5 is the shipping on one of my stitch marker sets. So that's Ellen L. Oops. I am also, just so you guys know, I am about to list some stitch markers and stitch marker sets. I have made some and Rain has made some. So, and I told Rain that any of theirs that sells, that less, of course, the fees from Etsy, that I'm going to give that money to Rain. So here we go. So this is Ellen L. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we have my Deb Dow. Deb Dow. Oh, yeah, see, it took out fees, but Deb Dow, again, I'll go ahead and give that to you. It's $19.10, but I will give you the $20. There is 5. Ooh, yeah, it's warm. When the sun gets on this side of the house, this room gets really warm. Deb Dow. See, right there, there's one. I love this. I don't know why the Deb Dow. It's like it's supposed to be said together. Deborah. And here's 2 more. Okay, 1 more. Okay. Now, yeah, working on that one. You know what else I was going to work on? That 4 and 5. I need to work on, there was a couple other hugs that I've been working on that got put off for projects that had deadlines on them. So there was the teal one that's made in the Darn Good Yarn silk. I'm going to pull that one back out, that sparkly one, and start working on that again. right now exclusively, if I'm not working on those blankets for Russ, I'm working on the hug for Dawn Aaron. She's been waiting long enough, and I do apologize, Dawn, but Dawn, I told her, she knew. I was working on the Bag-A-Day animal auction and almost didn't get it there in time because I was trying to finish the borders and get all the ends tied in. Those ends, when someone gets that Monstera blanket, it's the Monstera Garden. Know that it took me over 4 hours to tie in all those ends, and I did them right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did 3 passes on every single one, and there was 80 squares. Yeah, 80 squares, and there was at least 4 color changes. 3 or 4 color changes. So you do the math on how many ends that was. Over 4 hours, just shy of 5 hours. All right, so we got my Deb Dow, and now we have Denise Lee. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3. And I have number 5 right there. This is my Denise Lee. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I have some beautiful Happy Mail. I had an amazing sister bless me with some things for the channel. A beautiful display ladder for the blankets. So I'm going to put that together, and some shipping supplies. I would be so blessed. Yeah, I'll do a Happy Mail happy hour. Because who doesn't want to be happy for an hour? Denise Lee, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. See, sometimes it helps me to count them out too, because I forgot that the lone Mohican over there. Let's see. All right. Then we have, there's my Denise Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And thank you, Miss Denise. She is the one that donated the 2 bought-along shawls. 1 in Trubu, 1 in wool, sock wool. Thank you, my love. Your work is beautiful. I'm still working on mine. Again, there's just been, that one was just for me. And so I get put on the side burner. Keep closing that. I go on the side burner when there's deadlines. So that's Denise Ash. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then last, but certainly not least, my Misha Bella. Misha Bella! That's my Mishi. She got 5. I love writing your name. I don't know what it is. No matter how, it's like my handwriting looks beautiful when I write the word Mishi. There's 5, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that's it so far, guys. They're all in there. All right, I'm gonna close this. We got the things. All right, and it's gonna go here right near the little lamp. So we've got more. Here's 2. I'm gonna save those for if any more come in. You guys have till Saturday. I figured Saturday at 10 o'clock I will close it all down, because I have to have time to, if there was any last minute ticket buys or last minute bids. You guys, there's a German Shells baby blanket in there right now that only has a bid for $25. And Mama Swift made it. So you guys go check it out. It's red. She's red. That's red. My Wonder Twin. It is white, yellow, and green, and it is beautiful. There's a picture on the community tab. Okay, if you guys want to see the silent auction, you can see what the high bid is and what the 4 items are, and then you can see the raffle and all the gifts that are in there. I am not taking any more gifts. I think that's going to be it, because again, I'm to the point where we've got what we need, but I know people really want the things that are being raffled and really want the things that are being silent auctioned. So we're just going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. Skirt, interjection. I forgot. I am pulling a mystery hanket, a minimum of one, maybe two, just maybe two, from my Thriss stash. I have a little tiny Thriss and Stitches full spectrum yarn. I forgot to tell you about that. That's for the auction, the raffle treat. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming. Yeah. All right. Sprinkles, guys. Yeah, I think we're in an hour, so we'll stitch later. I need to go eat some food. All right. Sprinkles. Make beautiful things, because I'm going to go stitch for the first time today. Bye.